Hello, mighty companions. This is Earl Purdy, and I'm here to do a Course in Miracles lesson 294, which is my body is a holy neutral thing. Your body is a holy neutral thing. And my body is a holy neutral thing, and your body is a totally neutral thing. Your body is totally neutral. Your body is totally neutral. It's neither good, it's neither bad. Your body isn't making any choices. Your body isn't making any decisions. Your body is not telling you what to do in and of itself. Uh, your body is a wholly neutral thing. Your body is a wholly neutral thing. You are the child of God. You are the son of God. That means you are the mind of the Creator. You are the extension of the Creator. And can you be another thing as well? Could you be the child of God and then be something else? Did God create the mortal and corruptible? Did God create something that was mortal? And did God create something that is corruptible? What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? What use do you have for things that don't last? What use do you really have for things that die? Do you really want things to die, or do you really want things that never die? Do you really want things that die, or do you really want things that last forever? And yet a neutral thing does not see death. So your body doesn't see death because your body is neutral. For thoughts of fear are not invested in a neutral thing. So your body doesn't have thoughts of fear. Your body doesn't think thoughts of fear. Nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon the body. Your body's neutrality, the fact that your body is neutral. Do you know that the fact that your body is neutral protects your body while your body has a use? Do you realize that just by seeing your body is neutral, you protect it? And afterwards, when your body no longer has the use of making you aware of the love that you are, afterwards, without a purpose, the body is just laid aside. It no longer has a purpose, so the body is just laid down. That means that your body is not sick. Your body doesn't have to necessarily get old. Your body doesn't have to be hurt. Your body doesn't have to get sick. Your body doesn't have to get old. Your body doesn't have to be hurt. Your body doesn't have to be sick. Your body doesn't have to get old. Your body is just functionless when you have remembered love and remembered the truth, unneeded and cast off. So let you not see the body more than the purpose that it has to bring you back to your oneness today. See your body as something that is to be of service for a while, and see your body as something fit to be of service to you, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, because you want your body to keep its usefulness while your body can serve. And then your body is going to be replaced for greater good. Your body is going to be replaced for even greater good. Your body is going to be replaced for even greater good. So here's the prayer. The prayer is, my body, Father, cannot be your son. So it isn't your body that's the Son of God. It isn't your body that's the ultimate creation of God. It isn't your body that's God's offspring. And what is not created cannot be sinful, nor sinless, neither good nor bad. And so since the body is not permanent, which means the body isn't actually a creation, it's a making. So what is not created, so that means your body isn't sinful, your body isn't innocent. It means your body isn't good, your body isn't bad. Your body is neutral. Your body is neutral. So let you then use this dream. Use this dream. Don't you know you need to use this dream, what you call this life that you're living right now? You let me then use this dream, the body, to help God's plan that we awaken from all dreams we've made. So you want to use your body. Are you willing to use your body to help in God's plan to awaken you from every fear that you have? Your body is to be used in the plan of God to awaken you from every fear that you have. So the lesson for today is my body is a totally neutral thing. 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 Your 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 body is neutral. Remember that your body is neutral. Your body is neutral. Your body is neither good nor bad. Your body is neutral. Your body is a totally neutral thing. It's a neutral thing. Your body is a totally neutral thing. Your body is a totally neutral thing. Your body is a totally, completely neutral thing. It is completely neutral. Your body is not doing anything to you. Your body is not making any decisions about what you do. Your body is a totally neutral thing. Your body is a totally neutral thing. My body is a wholly neutral thing. My body is a wholly neutral thing. Your body is a wholly neutral thing. My body is a wholly neutral thing. Your body is a wholly neutral thing. This is Earl Purdy. Check me out at earlpurdy.com and watch videos of my classes and listen to audios of my classes. And let peace extend from my mind to yours. And remember, this body is a totally neutral thing. Hello, this is Earl Purdy again, and I'm doing What is the World? What is the real 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 world? Do you know that the real world is a symbol like the rest of what perception offers, because everything perception offers is a symbol? Yet the real world stands for the opposite of the world you made. The real world stands for the opposite of the world you made. The real world stands for the opposite of the world you made. What that means is that usually the world is seen through eyes of fear. And so the world brings witnesses of terror to a person's mind. The real world cannot be perceived. You cannot see the real world. You cannot see the world of love. You cannot see the real world except through eyes forgiveness blesses. And we've already learned that forgiveness is correct perception. So you can't see a real world of love unless you're looking through eyes that have been blessed by correct perception. So a world that is seen through eyes that are seeing correctly see a world where terror is impossible and witnesses to fear cannot be found. So when you're actually seeing correctly, when you're actually seeing through your real mind, your loving mind, you will be able to tell, because you will be in a world that is impossible to be terrified. It will be a world it's impossible to be terrified. Check this out, mighty companion. And witnesses to fear cannot be found. So when you're in the real world, you don't see any witnesses to fear. Do you know that the real world holds a counterpart for each unhappy thought reflected in your world? Which means the real world holds a sure correction for the sights of fear and sounds of battle, which your world contains. The real world gives a sure correction for the sights of fear and the sounds of battle, which your world contains. Do you know that the real world shows a world seen through quiet eyes, and quiet eyes come from a mind at peace? So when you're using and seeing the real, when you're seeing the real world, you're seeing a different world. You're seeing a world through quiet eyes. You're seeing a world through a mind at peace. In other words, there's nothing but rest when you're seeing through the real world. You just feel peace. When you're seeing through your real eyes, when you're seeing correctly, you don't see anything but peace. There's nothing but rest there. That means when you're seeing correctly, when you finally achieve the state of mind that the Course in Miracles is teaching, there are no cries of pain. You don't hear about pain. There are no sorrows. For nothing in the real world remains outside forgiveness. So nothing in the real world remains outside of correct perception. And the Course in Miracles defines correct perception and forgiveness is the same thing. And when you're in the real world, the sights are gentle. So you're seeing gentle sights when you're seeing the real world. In other words, do you know that only happy sights and sounds can reach the mind that has forgiven itself, the mind that is seeing itself correctly? When your mind is seeing itself correctly, the only thing that can reach you is happy sights and happy sounds. So that's how you can tell when you're actually seeing correctly. When you're actually seeing correctly, the only thing that can reach your perception is happy sights and sounds. So what need has such a mind that is seeing with love? What need has such a mind for thoughts of death, thoughts of attack, thoughts of murder? What can a loving mind perceive surrounding it, but safety, love, and joy. What can a man that is perceiving correctly perceive that it would choose to be condemned? And what is there that it would judge against? The world that a forgiving man sees, the world that a correctly perceiving man sees, the world that a healed man sees, arises from a mind at peace within itself. So the loving, peaceful world that we keep hearing about, that world that's full of love and safety and joy, and we're not dealing with all the stuff that we're dealing with here sometimes that seems to cause us fear. We're not going to see that self until we're perceiving correctly. So when you're perceiving correctly, you have a mind at peace within itself, and then that mind that's at peace within itself then sees this loving world, this peaceful world, this abundant world. So no danger lurks in anything that a correctly perceiving mind sees. For the real world is kind, and only kindness does it look upon. No danger lurks in anything it sees, for it is kind, and only kindness does the mind that has forgiven itself look upon. Are you aware? Are you aware that the real world is a symbol? That the real world is the symbol that the dream of being sinful and the dream of being guilty is over. In other words, you are the child of God and you are no longer asleep. You can tell when you're no longer asleep because you will be in that totally safe world. And your eyes will be open. And do you know that your waking eyes will perceive the sure reflection of God's love? When you're seeing correctly, all you see is a reflection of the love of the universe. The certain promise that you are redeemed. You just see the certain promise that you are healed, that you are whole, that you are innocent. When you see the real world that there's only total love and safety in, it signifies the end of time, because its perception, the perception of a really, truly safe, loving world, makes time purposeless, because the purpose of time is to learn how to see correctly. So when you're finally doing it, time has no more purpose. Are you aware that the Holy Spirit, your loving right mind, that voice for God in you, has no need of time? When time has served God's purpose, there is no need for time after time has served the Holy Spirit's purpose. Now the Holy Spirit, your loving right mind, your true self, your voice for God waits but that one instant more. You're waiting just that one instant more for God to take God's final step, and time has disappeared, taking perception with it as it goes, and leaving but the truth to be itself. It's time for the truth to be itself. It's time for that good stuff we've been reading and hearing about and studying to be itself. That instant where love is the only thing we experience and safety is the only thing we experience, that is our goal. Because an instant of total peace and a totally quiet, peaceful mind, that contains the memory of God. That contains the memory of what created you. A peaceful, instant, loving, instant that we're not tripping about something. That instant contains the memory of God. And as we look upon a world forgiven, as we look upon a world that we're finally looking at correctly and in peace, it is the Holy Spirit who calls to us and comes to take us home. It is God that calls to us and comes to us to take us home, reminding us of our identity, which our own forgiveness, our own correct perception has restored to us. Your correct perception restores your true identity as an unbelievably loving being to you. So ask yourself, what is the world? What is the real world? Not the world of fear, not the world of separation, not the world that we are afraid of things in, not the world that it looks like we could be hurt and sometimes have some joyful, pleasurable experiences that seem like they might not last. So even the pleasurable experiences become a source of fear because we become afraid we might lose that pleasurable experience. That's not the real world. The real world, the real world is a world that you're looking at not through your ego, not through your fear, not through your sense of separation. So the thought is, what is the real world?